as it's taught in the Buddha Dharma. If you have awareness, if you practice awareness in any location, then you are essentially making that location a sacred place. It becomes your sacred retreat. In every moment of present awareness, the mundane becomes the sacred. And even sitting here in the middle of Central Mall in Bangkok, I can find the essence of total peace. Others may see me just chilling here on my iPhone, but I'm actually practicing what is known as present awareness. The Buddha taught 4 ways of meditation: sitting, laying down, standing, and walking, which is basically all the time, everywhere, anywhere. So with practicing in the city as a yogi, the challenge is not in finding a peaceful park where there's butterflies and waterfalls, but to really take your practice to the next level, which is finding peace in every situation, in every moment, and transforming that which is deemed as distracting into that which is soothing, calming, peaceful, if you may. But the peace doesn't come from the chaos, and peace doesn't come from quiet silence. Peace is already inherent within the mind, perfectly as it is. But to recognize this peaceful state of awareness that is with us at all times, we practice short moments of awareness, repeated many times throughout the day. These short sessions are referred to as glimpsing the mind. It can be 1 second of awareness, or 5, a minute, an hour, if you have time. But I know you don't have that much time. So we practice short sessions repeated many times throughout the day, in any situation, anytime, any place. Just like this perfectly busy mall. That is like the sound of a waterfall to a yogi's ears. Whether meditating in the mountains, under a waterfall, or sitting here in this cafe, perfectly at rest, perfectly at ease, completely open to all that which comes and goes, all that which arises and vanishes simply on its own. It doesn't really matter how quiet you can make your environment, or how perfectly comfortable you adjust your cushion. Even if you were in an anechoic chamber at the world's most prestigious universities, a chamber that is deemed the quietest place on earth, these anechoic chambers are still full of sound. It is said that if you enter one of these chambers, the sound of your heartbeat and your nervous system alone is enough to drive anybody crazy within 1 minute. I would love to practice inside of one of these chambers, because even in the quietest places in the world that have been built using millions of dollars, silence is relative, isn't it? You must bring the silence with you wherever you travel. As a Dharma practitioner, you must come to realize that you are the place of silence in any situation. Whether it's a symphony of silence or a melodic play of sound, the choice is yours. Will you grasp or push away at feelings, thoughts, and emotions? Or will you come to see them as the pristine purity, the pristine play of the Dharmakaya? Being a wandering yogi isn't about wandering in order to find a place of peace to sit down and meditate and ponder life. Being a wandering yogi means that you bring your retreat hut with you everywhere that you go. Every movement, every action, every thought, every deed, every act of merit. We are practicing presence, practicing awareness, practicing settling into being, perfectly content, neither grasping nor pushing away at phenomena which comes and goes. So if you can learn to bring your retreat hut with you wherever you go, then there's no need to retreat to the mountains. You can retreat in the city. But as a beginner, you definitely should seek out formal meditation retreat. And as you get more seasoned over the years, then you can practice walking meditation. Walking in the city, walking in the park, in the malls. Because in Bangkok, I don't have that many choice. Either I'm sweating outside or I'm in this beautiful air-conditioned environment full of the perfect sensory stimulus for a yogi, transforming every sight and sound into the sound of the body and speech and mind of all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas that have come. When we come to learn how to practice presence in every moment, we are essentially arming ourselves to become a mighty bodhisattva. Because what is a bodhisattva actually? What is occurring within their mind at all times? The Buddha nature of a bodhisattva can only be found in each present moment of awareness. In other words, every moment in which they are fully awake and aware into the reality in which they live, only then do all their kleshas end. The wheel of samsara ends in every moment of full awake and awareness, meditation occurring within each and every moment, yet effortless meditation. Effortless meaning there is no striving, no wanting, no striving to accomplish anything greater than that which is already present. So to be a warrior of the Dharma, it requires coming back to presence each and every moment until one forgets. And then when you remember, that you forgot, you simply return back to presence again and again and again. This is a powerful way to practice, and the quick way to realize the non-dual nature of reality, to understand and experience the subtle bliss that has always been present since the moment you were born, but we forget. It becomes overlooked, it becomes masked, and it becomes too ordinary to believe. So when we rediscover the Buddha Dharma within our lives, we have the opportunity to come back to who we truly are. And in formal meditation settings where we dedicate an hour to 2 hours each day, this is a formal sitting where we become accustomed to the nature of mind in moments of peace and silence. But as soon as that meditation ends, when we are what is called off the cushion, this is when the Dharma practice truly begins. How to recognize that peace and calm that you experience during formal meditation, but how to experience and bring that out into the real world in every situation, in every action, in every deed that you perform. This is the true practice of awakening, is to remember to come back to your present moment of awareness as many times as you can, repeatedly, because sometimes it can only last for a few seconds before you forget. And then in the moment of forgetting, just gently smile and realize you forgot, and come back to the practice again and again. A continual practice until the moment of death. Each and every moment of awareness is a moment of enlightenment. If you can remember this quote, you will come to understand the practice of true Dharma. Until next time, see you in the next video.